Hi guys, my name is Megan Garza and I'll be talking about the project for the Unit 4 milestone, the post and peer review. Now, I'll be talking about the products, how I got the CPI, and the inflation rate. So, I used the years from 2013 to 2015 and how I got the information. I went to the Bureau of Labor Statistics data tools. From there, gave me all the information between those 3 years, and I used the month of September. Now my products are bread, ground chuck, chicken, eggs, milk, apples, and oranges. And I had all the average price from each product for the year 2013 and the average price for each product for the year of 2014 and as well for the year 2015. Now what I did was with the average price of every product was I added it up and gave me my total amount, which is the baskets. Now my baskets for the year 2013 came out to 15.058. For 2014, 16.346, and 2015, I had a total amount of 16.889. To locate the CPI for 2013. Now 2013 is going to be used as my base year, so my CPI will be 100. For 2014, in order to locate the CPI, I went ahead and got the basket from 2014, which is 16.346, and I divided it by 15.058 and I multiplied by 100, and that's how I got my CPI of 108.55. Same thing with 2015. Now of course 2013 is going to be my base, so in order to calculate the CPI for 2015, I went ahead and got the basket of 16.889, which is the total of 2015, and I divided it by 15.058 and I multiplied by 100, and doing so I got a number of 112.15. From there on, oh, I dropped something. Sorry, excuse me for that. Now to calculate the inflation, for 2013 I'm not too sure on the inflation because that is my base year. However, to calculate for 2014 and 2015, what it did for 2014 was to calculate inflation, you get the current year subtracted by the previous year, and you go ahead and divide it by the previous year and multiply it by 100. So I got the CPI from 2014 as my current year. I subtracted it by 100. So 108.55 minus 100 gave me 8.55. Now I divided by 100 and then I multiplied by 100, which I still ended up with 8.55. Same thing with 2015. Now I did 112.15 subtracted by 108.55 and I divided by 108.55 and multiplied by 100, and it gave me negative 4.82. So that is my inflation. And I believe this would be a very simple way of finding my products. For that last question that we have, let's see here. For explain how this information you presented is useful as if you were to track your own purchases in the same way from month to month. So I think it's very useful to track your purchases because what you can do is you can get what you usually buy monthly, like say soap, shampoo, food, the things that you usually spend on monthly, and it gives you a good range of how much you spend and how it inflates from month to month. So say 1 month you generally spend more than the previous month, so you get to see how much of a how much of an increase in spending or how much of a decrease. So whether I'm saving money or spending more money. This would be a great way of tracking my savings and keeping up to what it is that I need month to month, and to have a good a good payment plan, as to put it, to help with my monthly bills and everything it is that I spend month to month. Now, how does this price index may differ from the CPI? Well, this price index is different from CPI. It's only slightly different, I would say, because we're given the products and it's only by one quantity. The quantity would be the difference in price index versus CPI, because our quantity is 1 per product. Now CPI, generally most CPI is given more quantity than 1, averagely, or as a more likely outcome. So we have to take quantity as a factor in this. But however, in this case, on our products, we only had 1 in our quantity. Okay, so these are my 3 CPI calculations and my 2 inflation calculations. And that's how I found my information. Thank you for watching, guys.